laziness, perhaps on part of certain game developers.
You know they outsource that crap, right? Like, I mean, none of them do any of that.
What?
None of them create instruction manuals.
Well, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But what I mean is, so there's a great video put out by Ego Raptor fairly recently comparing Mega Man and Mega Man X.
Yep.
And it's his video game series, or his video series is called Sequelitis. And he basically goes on to say why Mega Man X is like his favorite game ever.
Right.
And he says you have this introductory level, whereas nowadays in a Mega Man game, you have little pop-ups every 5 seconds that are like, Mega Man, you have to press X to jump, or something like that.
Right.
And whereas here, pretend you're going into it as a complete invalid. You have no clue what video games are. You can figure out everything you need to know about the game just by playing through that level.
Right.
And it's very intuitive and it's very clever.
And
it
you're
doesn't.
calling that laziness?
I think it's laziness because
I would call that overworking it. I call that really doing too much work. Because think about it. One of the reasons we all love Mega Man is because you just pop into Mega Man and you see this guy and he's got a gun. And one button shoots and one button jumps and you go.
Right, but the thing is that, well, I don't know, maybe it's not laziness, but it's something. Maybe it's thinking that gamers today are completely stupid. But it really does get annoying how in Skyward Sword, I mean, great game.
That's Susie Colbert.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god. Anyway, go ahead.
Can't you tell with her dead eyes? Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Let's just keep going.
I kill your...
Yep. That was like...
yeah.
Doesn't even look like him.
My point being that...
That?
What was my point?
You don't have a point.
No, I did have a point. Seriously. No, Skyward Sword. It hammers concepts into you that you can get just by being told once, but over and over and over and over.
Yes.
Like, for example, and I find this extraordinarily annoying, is every time I move from the upper kind of hub world to the lower land in Hyrule, every single time I have the Navi for this game show up and say, oh, click on a place and you can go there. I was like, I know.
Yeah.
I've
done this 100 times.
Yeah. First of all, I've been going back and forth,
Right.
but now you keep telling me this unskippable bit. Second of all, I think I could figure it given 3 seconds.
Okay, fair enough. So I think what we're talking about is kind of a comfy middle. And I mean, I think one game that does this very well is Skyrim, because Skyrim has a lot of basic functionality.
There you go.
That it tells you how to do once, and then you never have to do again. But there are certain things like, say, creating weapons, or cooking, or alchemy, any of these kinds of things that are kind of sideboard games, where another tutorial in itself is really helpful and useful. Because when I sit down at the alchemy table in there and I got all these, reagents or whatever, and I start throwing everything together, and nothing happens, I'm like, screw this, man! Like I spent all this time getting these stupid materials, now I can't even use them. So I could use an instruction manual that helps on that. But side point, the YouTube phenomenon of people going and running through games now, because now if you need help in a particular area, what do? You're not going to turn to a
GameFAQ.
Even that. I mean, you would go and you would actually just go to YouTube and say, I need this level of blah, 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 blah. And you can actually just watch somebody play it.
I've done that before, even for old games.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like if I'm reading something in
I always like
text.
to try to figure out if my game is not glitched, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, this is impossible. There's no way to beat this. And then I see somebody do it, and I'm like, what? This doesn't make any sense. And then I realize I wasn't pushing a particular button, and then...
You thought your game was glitched, but then you took an arrow to
And then I run outside and get my 360 that I threw out the window back, and I put it in there, and I plug it back in, and I go, okay, maybe it's not glitched.
Right.
But anyway, so I think that YouTube phenomenon has helped kill the instruction manual as well. But in any case...
But it still doesn't stop a lot of games from hammering you over the head with fairly easy-to-understand concepts.
And there's got to be a happy medium. There's got to be.
Well, yeah, but how do you get these game companies to pay attention to that?
No, I think they do. I think most do. It's just that there are some that don't. What we're really complaining about are some that don't. Not that most do, but some that don't. Make sense?
Yes.
I mean, if you look at most games, I think you're going to find now do things the way that Valve did with Half-Life. Or that Microsoft does with Halo. Or Bungie does with Halo. I mean, the very first time I played Halo, I remember thinking, well, this is nice, right? Like it says here, power up your suit.
That's very true.
Oh, here's your weapon. You equip it by pressing X. It's just like, oh, okay, piece of cake, right? And they did it all within the game. And I didn't need anything else.
Yeah, it's not taking you out of the game.
No.
in order to explain what you're
But
doing.
it could be something like tribes, where you start finding something like skiing that's not in the instruction manual, that just becomes a byproduct of the rules of the game, that's really something fun to do, and then something that everybody starts to do.
Skiing,
right?
God.
Yeah. Anyway, and there's new tribes coming out, by the way. That's
Oh.
freaking awesome.
Oh, good.
All right, so...
well, you can put that right next to the new Duke Nukem.
Yeah. No, we won't. No, we will not do that. We won't. I refuse to believe that. All right, can we go to... Let's go back to our Super Bowl prediction question that we have to finish out on. Well, clearly, ESPN 2005, as
2K5.
2K5, sorry.
Yes.
The featuring Terrell Owens in a Philadelphia Eagles uniform, has predicted that the Giants will win the Super Bowl by 3. Or no, it just predicts that the Giants will win the Super Bowl. Because it doesn't really predict the score.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever. Good. Okay, so, which is good news for me. Super Bowl picks?
It's practically a coin toss, I think.
That's not a pick.
Yeah, I know.
Who are you picking?
I don't know. Well, I got to pick the Giants. Or, not the Giants, the Patriots.
You confused me there, but that's okay. All right, you gotta pick the Patriots.
I got to pick the Eagles.
Yeah, so, it's weird. If I'm putting money down, I would probably put money on the Patriots.
What I find...
But I'm not putting money down, and so my heart lives and belongs with the New York Football Giants.
The problem...
Go Giants!
The problem is that I think the Vegas line is Patriots by 3.
Yeah.
But if you listen to Sports Talk Radio, which I try not to do because it's mind-numbing, everyone's picking the Giants, more or less. So it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I think it's going to be a great Super Bowl. But in any case, has there been a Madden prediction on this one yet?
Giants win.
This year? Mm-hmm. Giants win this year. Okay, so that makes me feel a little bit better.
But then again, they thought the Patriots were going to beat the Giants by 20 points a few years ago. So
20. That's
maybe 18.
That's significant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Hey, that was the best sports moment of my life. All right, cool. So with that, I think we'll put our Super Bowl picks to rest. Hope you all enjoy the game. Hope you've all really enjoyed the podcast, even if you don't enjoy the game at all, or even if you don't care about the Super Bowl. But anyway,
we'll try to have a sufficiently geeky topic in 2 weeks.
We will definitely, we'll get rid of this sports stuff and get back to the geeky crap starting in 2 weeks. But thank you for being with us, as always, here on the Echo Screen.
Yep. And so the next episode will be February 15th, day after Valentine's Day. Maybe we should have I
really don't know where you're going with
a discussion of hentai sims. What? No?
No.
Oh.
We'll have it'll be about Stephanie from LazyTown.
Commodore-san.
Commodore-san.
Anyway, what?
Well, we'll figure something out to do. It'll be fun and themed, and we'll have a great time. And
yes,
a good time will be had by all. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have a theme song by then.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Do you think we'll have a theme song?
Don't look at me.
We might.
I don't do
You never
music.
know.
I'm working on the Minecraft server.
Anyway, yeah, right. Working real hard on that one. Anyway, so thank you for joining us all on the Echo Screen, the official podcast of the Clan of the Grey Wolf. I am the Commodore.
And Rue.
And we're not going to switch that up this week like we did last time, which was fun. Go Giants.
I got another
Turn
message.
Turn your damn phone off. And there is no reset button. Bye.